Ladies and gentlemen, still on justice for Mohbad. Now, ever since the so-called autopsy and toxicology report of Mohbad became available publicly, more information surfaced. In fact, many people have started telling us more about the Adebanjos, that is the family of Wunmi. Now, we know that Wumi's mother has children for different men. So, most of his children, if not all, will have different surname. But we are focusing on Wumi here. They have tagged that family as a dangerous family. In fact, they said this is a terrorist family, that men and women should be careful of this family. What you're about to hear, this is deep. You have never heard this one before. This is unbelievable. I have always known that we will get to this point. And it is so sad. And I will tell you that the reason why this is so is because Nigeria has been turned upside down. When you talk about evil, wickedness, you will find it amongst the so-called security agents or enforcement agents. If you look at stories of certain people, I know that in other countries where people believe things work, it happens that you can be jailed for what you have not done, or because certain people decide to set you up, or because some people decide to lie. I know there is no system that is 100% perfect. But what is it about this Mohbad's case? Why is it that efforts to make sure that answers are not gotten, that the truth is not found, is so much in play? Well, you will find out about a lot in this one. I hope you will not be emotional when you begin listening to this update. Justice for Mohbad is important because I've said it several times, and I think you also will agree that justice for Mohbad equals justice for humanity. If we do not curtail, if we do not put an end to this disaster, it will become a norm. It will become a practice. Before you know, we will have series of people out there who believe that they can snuff the life of anyone out as long as they have one corrupt police officer as their friend, as long as they have a corrupt police officer as parents. They can cover up secrets and cover up evidence and then pretend. They can change the narrative of being the prime witness to prime suspect. They can change from prime suspect to prime witness, regardless of how it is glaring to everybody. I will not waste your time with this one. Let us watch and we will talk more.
ẹ wo bó ṣe parọ́ mọ́ bàbá yẹn bí báyìí ó sọ pé àwọn ń bẹ bàbá pé kọ́ máì tí ì sin ọmọ tó ti fi gbogbo nǹkan sí wọ́n ti lọ bá police ò fún wọn report mọ́túárì kò gbọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹjọ́ wọ́n ní anábíàmọ̀ ń fojú rí òkú ọmọ bàbá ti jèwọ̀ lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn náà wọ́n ti fojú rí òkú ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣé kó tún gbé sílẹ̀ kó máa wò ó níran ni kẹwàá sọ pé òun ló pa abẹ́ ẹ̀gẹ́tì mi ẹ wo lórí búùkì tó sọ pé òun sọ fún bàbá ní kò bá òun sọ̀rọ̀ ó lóun wà lórí revolution phone call káàdì tó fi ń pè ó lóun wà lórí whatsapp tóun ń bẹ bàbá pé kọ́ máa tí ì sin bàbá dé bọ́ta bàbá ní kó bọ́ síta ìjọ táwọn bàbá náà ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ rí láyé àwọn bí fámìlì wọn ṣe rí nìyẹn outcast ni wọ́n ní nàìjíríà àti gbogbo ayé ẹ má súnmọ́ fámìlì yẹn àpọ̀kọ̀jayé ni wọ́n á gba gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fún láyé yín àsọkùnrin àti obìnrin wọ́n á gbà lórí yín ẹ jẹ́ ká bá gbọ́ lọ.
Don't bury him this night. He deserves it.
ṣẹlẹ̀ pé lórí burúkú iná jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ máa attack bàbá because she came out and put out another narrative to Nigerians. Olórí burúkú yìí ọlọ́yàn 1.5 ọlọ́yàn things fall apart. Olórí burúkú gbogbo sísí ni mo mọ̀ tó ń lo kó sí onírin bra ìyá rẹ̀ mi wireless bra ní wèrè máa wà ọyàn àwa pín yẹ̀kẹ̀ báyìí very dirty girl because ó ti wà obvious pé Fálànà ò fẹ́ dá sí ó ní kó má bà tòun jẹ́ òun ò bá rú ẹjọ́ burúkú báyìí rí when she went to Fálànà ipe kí Fálànà wá gbèjà òun ìjà pro bono ni Falana ló gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ Falana ṣé ń gbọ́ ìjà pro bono ni nǹkan tó sọ fún Falana ni pé Naira Marley ṣé ń gbọ́ wọ́n ti pa Mohbad o ipe wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó royalties ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. That was why Falana came into that course láti wá jà láti wá bá gba ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. But when Falana got into that wàhálà ó rí pé ó ti pọ̀ jù ṣé gbogbo yín gbọ́ mi Wunmi òkú àwọn máa jẹ níyà òkú àwọn máa fi ẹ́ làkàlàkà fún irọ́ tó wá pa lórí Instagram ẹ̀ ipe Mohbad nìkan ló gorí ẹ̀rí tí Mohbad bá gorí ẹ̀rí kí ló dé tẹ pa Mohbad ta ló bímọ fún ẹni tó bímọ fún àtiwọ ẹ ti plan pé thank you. Keeping quiet means consent. She couldn't challenge that at the coroner inquest. Why is she not coming on Instagram to shed crocodile tears? To manipulate Nigerians emotionally because she knows that is what they want to listen to, and that is what they want to see. Why is she coming out to cry, to shed crocodile tears? Why? Because she knows that is what you all want. Up till today, 7 months going, she has not come out for once to tell us what killed Mohbad, despite the fact that Mohbad was detained 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours before Mohbad's demise. Am I communicating? I want to talk. I will say my own. Up till today, she hasn't told us what killed Mohbad in a civilized world. But she said Mohbad the number one person to my arrest is Wunmi. Because the investigators will think, why was this guy killed? Who were the people around him before he died? But because we live in Nigeria is a corrupt country, lawless country, oppressor country, where the riches, the well-known, the who is who in Nigeria, they oppress the poor. They molest the poor, they silence the poor. They think they are going to go away with this. Let me tell you, if it takes me laying my life down, Wunmi is gonna be charged to court because she knows everything that happened to Mohbad. I'm always telling you, if the police want to work, they will work. The same week Mohbad died, the same thing, it happened to a sitting senator in Abuja. Now it was the senator's daughter. She was murdered in cold blood in her house. She's a nursing mother. She's a nursing mother. Yeah? Within 48 hours, they brought out the killers of the lady. Wunmi, Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ láàmú. Bẹ́ ṣe dá bàbá Mohbad láàmú níjọ́ tí Mohbad kú. Àti wá àti Dàwóṣà, Ọlọ́run á dá yín láàmú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ story kan fún yín. Ṣé máa pé mo sọ pé ba Lẹ́kì ó mọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Màá sọ story kan fún yín lọ́sàn yín. Tó bá show fún ẹ. Wá sùn mí ní bíbá yìí o, ìtòrò lórí burúkú yín. Petition lẹ̀dẹ̀ ń kọ kiri sí ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́. Now, alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn tí Mohbad kú tí bàbá Mohbad délé Mohbad, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Tó ti fi Mohbad sábẹ́ staircase tí Dàwóṣà ti fún ní, Dàwóṣà ti embalm Mohbad locally, wọ́n ti di létí, wọ́n ti fi òwú sí nímú, wọ́n ti gbéyọ̀ sí láyà fún ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram tẹ́ ń sọ pé bàbá ló lọ sín. Bàbá tó pè ní 7 o'clock lálẹ́. Wọ́n ò pé gan ìyá Mohbad lọ sọ fún. Ìgbà tí ìyá Mohbad pé bàbá, ìyá Mohbad tún sọ fún bàbá pé kó padà. Ipò wọ́n sọ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ ti yá. Tó bá yẹ pé bàbá padà ni, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ gbé ọmọ yẹn jùnù. Wọ́n wá sọ pé wọn ò rí mọ́. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? But Ọlọ́run tí ò padà lẹ́yìn bàbá Mohbad, ó lọ síbẹ̀. Ìgbà tó máa débẹ̀, abẹ́ staircase lọ́mọ ẹ̀ wà. Dàwóṣà ti embalm ẹ̀ locally, the lady. But in Mohbad's case, reverse was the case. Just because there is one idiot that is behind the killing and supporting Wunmi tó dẹ̀ dó Wunmi lóyún tó bímọ ìjọ́ tí Mohbad kú. Àti wá àti Dàwóṣà, Ọlọ́run á dá yín láhùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ story kan fún yín. Ṣé máa pé mo sọ pé ba Lẹ́kì ó mọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Màá sọ story kan fún yín lọ́sàn yín. Tó bá show fún ẹ, wá sùn mí ní bíbá yìí o, ìtòrò lórí burúkú yín. Petition lẹ̀dẹ̀ ń kọ kiri sí ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́. Bàbá lọ sí Onírù police station. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? ó gbé bàbá lọ sí Onírù police station. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Onírù police station tó gbé bàbá lọ yẹn under jurisdiction Elegushi ni. Under jurisdiction Elegushi ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ṣé ẹ ti connect nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Ìtorí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe fún bàbá ní police report. Ṣé ká sọ pé bàbá sọ pé wọ́n lọ. Wọ́n ní màá yẹn lọ ó pẹ́. A fẹ́ lò tó 3 hours. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? A fẹ́ lò tó 3 hours kó tó bọ́ta. Ṣé ti gẹ́ẹ̀tì kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
Of course. Immediately Mohbad passed away, Wunmi had swung into action. She contacted her family, contacted her mother. Wunmi's mom has been in the system for a long time. She understands the system. She knows how things work. She knows how criminal cases are handled. She knows what to look for. She knows who needs to be contacted. Till present, we've not heard from the Nigerian police, although they said they are going to look into the reason why Mohbad's father was denied police report when he came to that particular police station. They definitely will say there is an internal process that police do. I mean, that there is a process of how activities and whatever it is that they do. They will tell us that there is an internal process to be conducted in finding out why and for what reason Mohbad's father was refused. Well, it is not only the police that were against Mohbad, but our guest is making it clear that Darusha are taking Mohbad's father to that police station, that the Elegushi definitely has influence. It could be that Wunmi had called who she needed to call. Did Wunmi call Elegushi? Did Wunmi call a mother? Who is it that instructed the police after 3 hours not to issue the papers to Mohbad's father? Who made the call? What happened? We will never find out. Never. You see, that police force is so dirty. I know police forces are dirty all over the world. It is the same all over the world. This agency, they are like witchcraft. Not too powerful, but very dangerous. That call, or whatever it is that probably was done to shut down Mohbad being placed in the morgue. Because the autopsy report and the toxicology report is saying that they could not conduct a certain test on Mohbad because he had been buried, and that if you need to get answers to such, if you need to get answers, you need to quickly rush to get the blood out of that particular person so that that particular test can be done. Now, they said Mohbad was buried in a hurry and that his body had decomposed. Because of that, they will not be able to give us answers. Well, I don't really know what you guys think of this, because it is serious. It is serious. How do we get justice for Mohbad? How do we get justice for Mohbad if the police refused to do the needful? Everything that will get our results on the demise of Mohbad has been shut down, shattered. The police refused to confiscate the mobile phones of whoever it is around and track their calls, text messages. They refused so that they can have it together. We are in a society where people are so wicked. I use the word people because people become police officers. People occupy political positions. Lack of conscience, wickedness. I'm not saying wickedness is only found in Africa or in Nigeria or in Lagos. No, wickedness is everywhere in the world. But there are people who have embraced wickedness. They have allowed it to possess them. Lawlessness, wickedness. A 13-man team was inaugurated by the police. They say they are special investigation team by the Lagos State Police Command to investigate. They went there, they came back. All they could find, 13 people, is just an extra syringe. Whilst the nurse said she had only brought 2. Now, we don't know if it is true that she brought 2 or 3. That is all that this 13-man group could find, and also no CCTV database. That's all. 13-man group of special investigators. They got there, and that's all they could give us. They ended up with Mohbad had bled profusely. Now, autopsy report is telling us otherwise. Who is saying the truth? Who is lying? Can you guys connect with all of these things? The police told us something else. Autopsy report is telling us something else. Wunmi is telling us another thing. None of these things are adding up. That's to let you know that this disjointed narrative or statements or reports, disjointed, means that there is something that is wrong. Until we begin to value human life, until we begin to see that everyone matters, and we will not get this if we don't stand up against this wickedness. We need to reinvent ourselves because there is a lot of things wrong. A lot of things wrong. We need to reduce, put to an end this practice of wickedness. It has taken over our life, taken over our society. So right now we are waiting for Wunmi's DNA to be done. The paternity of the son that she claimed belongs to Mohbad. That's what we are waiting upon, and we are hoping that this will be done ASAP. So we can now, from there, start the journey of demystifying the mystery.